They mocked her in court, then learned she ruled over their futures. The courtroom buzzed as officers shuffled in, smirking with bravado, clearly expecting another routine day. They barely glanced at the black woman entering through the judge's chamber door, thinking she was a clerk or assistant. One officer even tossed a file at her feet with a mocking, "You dropped something, sweetheart." Laughter echoed. That sweetheart was Judge Cassandra Ellis, a Harvard Law graduate, decorated prosecutor, and now the newly appointed head of judicial review for the county. Calmly, she picked up the file and walked to the bench. When she sat and called the room to order, the officers' smirks vanished like fog under sunlight. "Good morning. I am Judge Ellis, and today I'll be presiding over misconduct allegations against Officer Daniels and Officer Reeves," she said, her voice like polished steel. They froze. Their case had been reassigned due to a conflict of interest with the previous judge, but they hadn't bothered to check who would replace him. Cassandra calmly recounted the charges: racial profiling, abuse of authority, falsifying reports, all backed by body cam footage and witness testimony. As she listed the evidence, the same officers who had laughed minutes earlier now sat pale, silent, and squirming. One tried to interrupt, "Your Honor, if we may," but Cassandra cut in coolly, "You'll speak when I say you may. This is not your patrol car. This is my courtroom." Gasps rippled through the chamber. Over the next hour, Cassandra dissected their actions with surgical precision. She asked pointed legal questions neither could answer, then cited constitutional violations they clearly hadn't anticipated. Finally, she declared her ruling: immediate suspension pending full investigation and referral to internal affairs for departmental review. "Let this serve as a reminder," she said, her eyes meeting theirs. "Authority doesn't excuse ignorance, and disrespect will always meet consequence." The courtroom erupted with murmurs of respect and shock. Outside, media outlets picked up the story: disrespectful officers silenced by black female judge. Social media lit up with praise for Cassandra's poise and power. She didn't need to raise her voice. She didn't need revenge. She had the gavel, the law, and her dignity, and in the end, that was more than enough to change the course of their careers forever.